Hi, this is Kim. Follow up on the 85 Silverado restoration. I didn't take time and video all of it, but I wire wheeled it all, metal prepped it all. Then I used rust reformer. I used a total of 6 cans rust reformer, then a quart of primer and a quart of paint. I didn't use all the primer. I used some primer on the rear end and the drive shaft. And then I put a brake line on it. Like I said, it was bad and rusted, so I've got that all put in there nice and neat and bolted back down. The bracket's all painted. The rear end's painted and filled up with gear lube. It didn't take much. I wire wheeled the wheels. I'd already hand sanded. These are the original wheels. They look like those on the front. And I just cleaned them up and wet sand them with 320. That's all you need to make them smooth. They were just kind of stained. Get in here real good and clean it again and paint them. So I wire wheeled the back one, just used the same primer and paint on it. I just got that done today. I wanted to put it on. The brake lines are all good. I gotta have one emergency brake probably too when I get done. I'm getting ready to put the wire clips back, the wire back in it. It runs to the tail lights. And these are my clips I saved. And I've cleaned them up. They had rust in there, but they're pretty durable. 85 still work. Just take your time, don't break them. There's some of the gas lines. I'll put that in my next video. I took all the gas lines out because when I pulled my tank, I didn't think about my gas lines, so dirt daubers plugged into my gas lines. And there was a vent tube that was probably plugged up even before that. So they're all cleaned up and painted. And I taped the ends. I'm gonna put it back once I get the tanks, but I gotta put rockers on it next. And I'm gonna start on the cab corners. This one's not too bad, real low. I'll clean that up and check the inner cab corner. But these rockers all rusted out eventually. They were an open design. The backing plate's still pretty good on this side, so I want to do it to at least get one gas tank back under it. And that's the interior of the old Silverado. Pretty good shape, except where there's paint peeling. I've got some places I've got to treat this bare metal rust. And I'll put that on a video about treating the bare metal rust. I'll wire wheel this. Probably just take the molding off so I don't hit it with, and then I'll clean that up. Use that rust reformer. I like that stuff. It holds up good. Rust reformer. It's starting to rain here in the Ozarks. My cameraman's getting wet. Our camera woman, sorry. And I'm gonna put the wires back on it. I had them tie wrapped out of the way. The frame's painted all the way to where past the gas tank. And then once I fix under here the rust, I can put the gas tanks back in it. But I'll be taking short videos of me cutting a section out and how to match it up. I thought about trying to use...
What do you think about that next time?
There's a bonding method you can use, but I'll get into that later. Yes, I'm real happy with my frame. It's done. We're getting wet, so thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe and share to everybody, and have a great day.